All right, so this is the alternative to Python cable locks, which cost like 15, 20 bucks a piece, which is absolutely unnecessary. Um, I used to, I had probably anywhere between, I think I had around 10 or 12 of them. And this year I lost the keys. They fell out of my pocket, and I lost the keys to all of them. So there goes 100, 200 bucks. And I thought I had the spare keys somewhere, and they weren't where I thought they were. So now I already have cut off maybe about a third of them, and I'm replacing them with just this. This is a 1/4 inch steel cable with a steel wire, or a Crosby clamp. That's what they call these. And you can buy this, I forgot how much this was on Amazon, this steel wire. This is stainless steel wire. I think it was around 60 bucks for, I think it was 100 or 150 feet. And that's gonna be enough to do all the ones I have to replace and then some. And these clamps, these are like less than 50 cents a piece. So you're looking at only a couple dollars per setup on each camera instead of like $15 to $20. And there's no key. I mean, obviously this is a 9/16 wrench. So I mean, if you had this up on public land and someone really wanted to come back, yeah, they could bring a wrench and loosen this up and take your camera. But if they're going to come back, they're going to cut off your Python cable lock too. And those cable locks, they actually cut easier than this stuff. Like I said, I've already cut a few of them off with the cordless grinder. This stuff is actually a little heavier duty, because that Python lock has a lot of that plastic coating around the steel. But I wanted to get something that didn't involve getting a key with like a lock. Like you can have this steel with like a looped end and still put a lock on it, but then if I lose the keys again, then I'm screwed again. I'll have to cut them off. So this way, using this clamp with the wrench, if I lose a wrench, I can always get another wrench. Or if you lose a key, you're kind of screwed. I know Master Lock sells replacement keys sometimes for certain locks, but it's going to be a decent amount of money just to get the key back. So anyways, like I said, only a couple dollars per setup, super quick and easy to set up. And you saw I melt some zip ties so the ends don't fray up. You could solder the end, but just zip ties are easier to melt, and the end just, I don't know if you can see that or not. Get it to focus here. I'll put up a little video of doing it too. But yeah, I just do that so you aren't poking yourself in the fingers, and the cable doesn't like fray up and you won't be able to get it through the clamp or the camera. So hopefully that'll last a little bit longer. And yeah, it's a really good alternative. I actually didn't come up with this method. I actually saw a video on YouTube of a guy doing this, and that gave me an idea. I looked up DIY methods after I lost my keys. So I'm completely done buying Python locks. I'll never buy one again. I've only set up a couple of these so far, and it's been working really nice. Like I said, I mean, someone could come out with a wrench, but if they're going to come back with a wrench and loosen this up, they're going to come back with a portable grinder or bolt cutters and cut off your Python lock too. So still, I think elevating cameras is still better than locking them up, because like I said, you can still cut these off, and you can still like turn a camera sideways or like smear mud over the lens if it's in reach. This is on private land right here, but I just want to do this for demonstration. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this on quick, and hope you take some advice from this and don't get screwed over by Python locks. I just cut a bunch of random lengths. You can see I'm gonna have all this excess. This is probably not what you want, because you could probably yank on this and somewhat loosened up, but it's still gonna be tied to the tree regardless. and just kind of loop it around, get it shorter. And that should be good to go. I'll probably take this one off, but just kind of for demonstration purposes. There we go.